too funny. We're live, by the way. Anyway.
Stop for a second. There you are.
Yeah. What, it's cutting off? Oh, man, no. Oh, hold on.
Do you see yourself freezing, or is it just me?
No, it's Facebook. There you go. Oh, my God, it's so funny. Oh, I got to catch my breath. What's going on? What's new?
Are we live now?
I've been live. I've been live the whole time.
This is live.
Yes.
Well, we don't.
Yeah,
we're on. So, yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm still like on a high from last week, man.
Me too. My adrenaline is still going from that. How awesome was that?
Martin was awesome. I mean, he could have not been. He could have not been more down to earth. He could have been so nice. You talked to him more than I did after we got off our live. And too bad it wasn't live for you guys. Like, we were planning on doing it live, and then Facebook wasn't cooperating. And like today, it's been acting up too. So hopefully this makes it live. I think it's live. So hopefully,
things happen. We're here.
Yeah, things happen, dude. I got to give it to the guy because I want to apologize. I apologize a million times, but that threw us. The reason we couldn't go live threw us like way behind schedule. I had to literally improvise and like download a whole new software to try to get that on. And he had a busy schedule that day. He had other appearances to do, and he literally pushed everything back to do it with us. Which we're nobody yet.
Yeah, and compared
to the stuff he's doing, like that was super, 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 super nice of him. And thank you. I mean, anything, man. The guy was just amazing.
And we had 30 minutes, but he's like, no, go ahead, keep going.
Yes, that's the other thing. He's like, just keep going. I'm having a blast, and that was really, really cool. So
I was shocked. Like, you tagged me, and you're like, check this post out, and I was like, hey, I love Gerald Steiner as well. Will you do this little podcast with us? Just throwing it out there. And I was shocked that he agreed.
Me too, man. But it was awesome. So now we got to work our way through our celebrity ladder, our corporate celebrity ladder. But
the ultimate goal is Chrissy Teigen. We will have Chrissy Teigen on our podcast.
That is my ultimate goal as well. I want her, dude. She cracks me up on Twitter like daily, like the shit she says. But this is the only thing. I'm pretty sure it's her. I mean, for everything that I read and I've seen, but it will literally crush my heart if I find out she has writers on call to help her write out those tweets. You know what I mean? But she's quick.
People that grew on me, yeah. But her Snapchat, I follow her on Snapchat.
You hated her. You hated her. I'm the one who used to say she reminds me of you. You need to follow her. You need to follow her. And you're like, no. I'm like, I hate her. I'm like, no, you don't understand. She's fucking hilarious.
And I thought she was funny, but I was like, she's using, a writer. But then I started following her on Snapchat, and I was like, I love her. Like, same witty humor.
I don't have her on Snapchat at all. I have her.
I follow her. Yeah, she posted, my outfit is a Chrissy Teigen inspo today.
Show us. How's it inspired? How's the line?
Yeah, she does the, men's button-down T-shirt, and that's what this is, just an oversized, and I kind of just unbuttoned it a little. So let me know, because I don't have anything here. I can't feel if my shirt falls down, so keep me posted. Let me know.
I'll keep you posted, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
Viewers, or it might scare them away. I don't know.
Yeah, well, our demo with guys is growing, so that they'll probably like that. So that's probably a good thing if it happens. I don't know if Facebook will let it ride or let it go, but
until they find out I'm secretly a 12-year-old boy.
That can always be fixed. We have technology. We have reached that level in humanity where we can put in artifacts to make it seem bigger and better and faster.
Speaking of Snapchat and technology, our favorite celebrity, Chrissy, met Sophia, the AI, robot.
Oh, yeah? I missed that. So what happened?
Yeah, she posted it on Snapchat, and I was like, no. She does this lip sync battle show, and I've only caught a couple things. I'm not a fan of the show, but...
Oh, that sounds horrible. Like, you actually sat through that? That seems like...
I haven't, no. I mean, I've skimmed, and I've caught clips on, YouTube or whatever.
But it's like musicals. Like, my wife's like, oh, she wants to go to New York and go watch musicals. And I'm like, no.
They're just lip syncing. I don't understand. But people watch it.
People watch our show, so Rule 34.
That's true. Exactly. There is a market.
Our show is better than fucking lip syncing, though. I don't care what anybody says. But go ahead. So.
Yeah. lip syncing on Snapchat too. That's another thing. But yeah, Sophia, the AI, came to lip sync battle, and Chrissy Teigen just flipped out. She's a huge fan. So
really?
She's one of us. Like, there's more proof. Like,
hashtag one of us. Yes. So what happened?
But yeah, she just flipped out. I mean, I just thought it was her little Snapchat thing. So it's like I saw a whole 10 seconds of it. Yeah. But she flipped out. She's a fan. She got to meet, I want to meet Sophia.
I do too, man. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I remember when back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I'm talking about like 5 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. There was I started reading about the project and seeing, you know, clips here and there about the project, and it was like, you know, it looked like shit. It was like Alexa went worse than Alexa. Like Siri when Siri started out, it was just like blah blah blah. You know, Siri, what's this? And Siri's still retarded if you ask me.
I have no idea. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like but it's, you know, it's like, it's insane the way it's going. The AI built in, it's just, you know, as processors get faster and RAM and all that stuff, I mean, it's going to be like that. And you know, what people don't understand is not just the actual system that she's built in, the server that she's on. It's like eventually, and I'm sure, I don't know, anybody who's watching this, correct me if I'm wrong, at one point she's going to be connected full blown to the internet, full access.
Yeah. And
they, you know, figure out the AI fully. And that's when shit's going to get real if it's not there yet. Where it's like, okay, now I can learn everything, you know?
So she would, if she's connected to the internet and you ask her a question, essentially would that be like asking Google or Siri or, you know, Alexa? And she can pull it out?
Well, if it's connected to the internet, she has access to all the data. So imagine, you know, when you have a question, you just search Google?
Yeah.
Imagine doing that in milliseconds, multiple times at the same time. You know?
A live robot.
Yeah, like my computer, for example, has an i7 that's 7 cores or whatever. I think it's 7 cores. Each core can do a separate processor at the same time. So that's what you know, that's how it works. And so, but I mean, the computers that they build for these things are like insane, like Watson. I mean, that's just like a fucking server farm on its own. But it's
awesomely creepy, but it's super cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm getting way too geeky into this subject, but you get it. But I mean, it's gonna be Skynet, man. It's happening. It's gonna happen soon. So I don't know.
The future.
So, we're talking about Christy. So you have the list yet? We have to work our way up. How are we gonna do this?
I'm, you know, kind of mining on like Snapchat, like who's, you know, I'm looking at the stats, who's top, like rated and searches and things like that. Who are the viral stars on YouTube? And, you know, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a viral star. Like I was looking at my Instagram the other day, some, you know, up and coming fashion designer added me. And I think she was like, she's done ads for Mercedes and stuff like that. And I have her on the list.
I would love to talk to her. Are you kidding me? Like, like marketing, like ads, like marketing ads?
Yes.
I would love to talk to her.
She's a fashion designer, but she's done ads for like,
that's interesting.
Yes. So
yeah, hit her up.
List, and you know, I can't reveal too many names, but if anybody has any suggestions, no name is too hard. We are reaching for the stars here, so let us know who you want to see.
We won't give up easily, and I'm a master of the interwebs, so I can get to anybody with my marketing and digital skills. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just a matter of figuring out, you know, which names to go for. But eventually,
you know, I've got the PR thing going. I want to get Bill Nye on the show. Like, he's one of the first people that popped into my head. Or Neil, and then we can start with him and work our way up to Neil deGrasse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would love to fucking have Neil. I have so many questions. I just want to like listen to the funky Neil rap with him just because it's the most amazing song ever made on the internet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Neil Funks the World or something like that. I think it's called. It's fucking amazing. If you like Neil deGrasse Tyson and you like funky music and fucking awesome internet videos, it's all into one, blended together, and it's just amazing. Like I will play it right now, but it's too long. Yeah, no, it's cool. Neil's definitely a goals.
Yes.
I don't know who else. Who else do you think of?
I mean, pretty much everybody, but I mean, I want to start building before we get to the, you know, I don't want to peak too soon.
Yeah, exactly. You got to build it up.
Yeah. So
my ultimate would be James Hetfield. I didn't even know what I would ask. I seriously would just sit there like,
looking at him the whole time.
Like a fucking creeper.
We'd have to like wipe the drool off your face.
You know what? Like, okay, if you're watching, have you ever sat there and actually thought about like, if I ever had the chance to meet X, like let's say the band you've been following your whole life, or the actor or the actress that you've been following your whole life since you were a kid, and it's like, what happens? Like, what would I say if I met them? Like, dude, I followed Metallica so hardcore since I was a kid that I didn't even have any questions, because I've seen so many interviews and so many articles and so many stuff throughout the years, like over 20 years, that I wouldn't have any questions like about the band or anything like that. I would just be like, I would want to get to the real person. Like, what is like the real person about? Like, I know he likes to hunt and he lives in Colorado now and he's chill, obviously, because he's not 20 anymore. But I would like to hear like more of like how everything works. Like the Metallica stuff, I already know all that shit. I mean, I know the whole story from beginning to end and all,
He's done those interviews millions of times. Yeah,
exactly. So I would like to hear like a different side of things, not the typical, okay, so. How do you feel? Like, you still miss Cliff? What would Cliff do if he was something like, dude, come on, you can't be asking that shit. It's getting old.
Yeah, plus you probably know more about him than he even knows about himself. So you just be like, so let me tell you about yourself.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking creepy. So remember when you played at in fucking 92?
I remember exactly what you were wearing.
Because I was there. I have pictures. But, I think that would be really cool. No, but I think that the idea is to work like our way up from like nobodies to like ED. What would you say? Martin's already, dude, he's been on Conan. He's been on BuzzFeed.
I felt like we peaked almost with him, but let's just kind of like take it back a little bit. Right. Because that was my ultimate. I mean, I love him, and I hope everybody else saw his, went to his website and subscribed to his podcast and everything.
Yeah. What talking about celebrities? What's the deal with the? I didn't even know. I didn't even think I know any of those people. It's like the chain smokers or whatever. The guy got caught cheating.
Yes.
What's the story behind that? I've been so busy, I haven't kept up with like stupid stuff. So
it's kind of ironic. So
what happened?
That song, "Let Me Take a Selfie."
Right.
That song just blew up. I still jam that song like constantly.
That's from him. Let me take a selfie.
Yeah.
I remember that song. Yeah. I thought it was a girl. I thought it was a girl singing it.
It's the Chainsmokers, like it's their song, but it's like featuring somebody else.
The remix.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay.
But because they're like DJs, and then they just like hook up with like artists and stuff like that, singers. But yeah, so it's funny because they have that song "Let Me Take a Selfie," and his girlfriend uploaded a Snapchat of him like getting in closer with this girl, and eventually he puts his hands on her butt, and then they start making out.
Nice.
And he posted some, hurt girl, which totally understandable. I would have probably done worse. But like when they say they love you, but they like betray you behind your back. Hashtag girl problems.
Dude, like if you're a celebrity of that level, I'm assuming the guys like, I didn't even know. I mean, I know the name, but I don't know. I couldn't, if you play one of their songs, I have no idea. Like I couldn't mention one of their songs, but
his name is Alex Paul. I didn't know him as that.
Yeah, like once you reach a certain level where you're touring and stuff like that, like, and you're that young, you can't keep a relationship. It's not gonna happen. I don't care who you are, man. You're on tour. You're basically a rock star. Every show, you're getting drunk right after. Chicks, groupies, like they throw themselves at you.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, and especially at that age, are you kidding me? It's hard to do, when you're old. Like, I mean, so many hormones going on at 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. Like I couldn't even. Yeah, there's no way.
Plus, with the resources they have, I mean, they can order up a room.
Dude,
get the best room, take them on a vacation.
And nowadays, there's a camera everywhere. Especially if you're a celebrity, everybody has a camera in their hand. They can take a picture of you. They can video. They can record you. They can. Live. They don't even have to record it. It can be live on Facebook like we're doing right now, or Snapchat or Instagram or whatever. Like there's no escaping it. It's like
I would be terrified to try and cheat now. Like being a celebrity though, don't even do, like that's just stupidity at that point.
No, and most of those couples like on Facebook and on social media, they're like, "He's my lion." Like that video that I sent you.
My king, my prince.
What did the chick say? I don't remember. Like, it was like a week ago when I sent you that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think it was my king, but it's like,
Yeah.
I saw that again the other day too. I'm like, are you seriously trying that hard? Like, I know you guys in person. You're not like
exactly. It's funny that the ones that post the most shit on social media about how much they love each other and like, oh, it's just are the ones that fight like behind the scenes the most.
Yeah.
Like the people that I know who are truly in like great relationships, they don't post shit on Facebook besides like pictures when they're out and that's it. It's like, it's ridiculous.
And I mean, I get it, 10, 15 years ago, like MySpace and Snapchat, whatever, when you're younger, but adults posting that kind of stuff, first of all, no one wants to hear it.
Yeah.
No one believes you.
Right.
And you either know you're constantly arguing or you're just super insecure about your relationship.
Exactly.
People are really narcissistic, though. Like,
I love it. I mean, I love it just because of Trainwreck. It's amazing on my feed. I'm like, it's like, I can't bring myself to delete people. Like, I'm like, okay, this person's driving me nuts. I'm going to delete them, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, I can't. It's a train wreck, man. You got to leave it on for the entertainment purposes, Yeah.
A lot of our conversations are like, oh my gosh, so-and-so posted again, but I can't delete them. Like, I refuse to unfollow.
There's so many screenshots that go in the chat, fam. It's ridiculous between us. It's like we just send screenshots all day long to each other with what's going on in that part. But especially if you're old, man. If you're old, you shouldn't be posting that shit on Facebook. Like, Facebook is not a diary. All right. Facebook is not a diary. It's a form of social networking. Talk to each other, post funny things, have fun with your friends. It's not like, I woke up today, then I went to work at 8 a.m. and I did this, did that, did that. Like the whole story. Nobody needs the whole story. You just need just be funny, have fun, and post dumb shit. That's what Facebook was made for.
Exactly. That was like old Facebook. Like people used to, like you said, document their whole day and exactly what they're doing. And now it's like, just post a meme and shut up.
Exactly.
Don't take it that seriously.
Or post pictures out with your friends or partying, and that's cool. Don't post pictures of your kid with shit all over it. Like no one wants to see that.
I hate that. I'm like, first of all, I don't want to see that. Don't talk about poop. Don't show your kids poop. Like, what in people's brains makes them think I'm gonna post this in my feed? Everybody wants to see this.
I don't know, but then you get the mummies egging it on. It's like, mummies, shut up, okay? Just no one wants to see that shit. And I don't have kids, and even if I had kids, even if they had shit all over their faces, I wouldn't post it on Facebook.
No, that's not.
Why would you want to do that? That's common sense, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I just feel like people don't have common sense.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No. I think people lose their shit when they're getting old. That's what happens. Your brain just starts to to slip, and you can't go back to it. That's probably why Elton John is fucking canceling his tour or whatever. Yeah, it's like his farewell tour. How's Elton John now?
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible with age. I was about to say 50 something, but I know he's
no.
way older. I'm so bad.
He has to be late 60s.
I'm gonna look that up now because I want to
look it up. I bet you he's late 60s. So he's announcing that he's doing his farewell tours. That's what's going on.
Yeah. And I mean, he doesn't need a tour anymore. He's still going to perform, but he's way past that. He doesn't have to do anything anymore. He's 70.
How much money does he have? Like a person like him, at this point, it's not about the money. He's not going on tour about the money. He enjoys he enjoys what he does, right? Exactly. Obviously.
Yeah, because he's still, like I said, he still said he's going to perform. He's just not going to tour. Like, it's just not worth it for him anymore.
No, he doesn't have to.
I don't have to.
But see, that's the way to go out. And then, have people like Britney who's doing even Justin Timberlake threw some shade in there when somebody asked Justin Timberlake, oh, you missed it? You don't know this one? Do I know some celebrity gossip before you? And I saw it by accident, too. So apparently they were doing an interview with Justin Timberlake. And they were asking him, it's like, hey, will you consider doing a residency in Vegas at some point in your career or whatever? And he's like, no, that's where your career goes to die. Or like when you retire, that's a retirement plan or something like that. And he's like, I don't want to retire. I want to keep doing my thing.
Well, he can still do whatever he wants. But look at Britney Spears. Look at, Celine Dion did it. Jennifer Lopez did it. I'm not.
Yeah, what are they doing now?
They're making tons of money and doing exactly what they want. I mean, their careers aren't technically dead, but I'm just mad about the Justin shade, okay? Justin, he threw shade at Britney. I've still got that old,
Still in the mix from when we were together in the
bitter about
90s.
that, yeah.
No, but it's true, man. If you go to Vegas, could you imagine doing the same show? Like, how often do they do their shows? I keep hitting the desk. My camera's like wobbling.
I think
like how often?
Weekly. They do it multiple times a week, like multiple times a day, even.
No way. You're telling me Britney's doing a show like every 4 hours or whatever? There's no fucking
I thought
way.
like
no.
Jennifer Lopez or somebody did it. Britney, I don't think.
No.
Or Celine Dion, but.
Oh, Vegas is such a scummy place. Last time I went to Vegas, I was there for a fucking week, and after the third day, I just wanted to come home. It's too much. It's like, the whole thought of waking up at 7 a.m. because that's when I usually wake up, and walking downstairs, and I'm walking through a smoky casino. It's like, okay, maybe if I was 19 all over again, yeah, sure. But like now, it's like I don't get it. You see the people have been like gambling all night, like. That's just insane to me. Like,
it's not fun. It's dirty. It's gross. I mean, 3 days max.
And I'm talking about the nice casinos too. I'm talking about the Bellagio and the Cosmo and the Aura and all those places. I've been to all of them, and it's the same shit. They all smell like cigarettes. It's like, everybody's like degenerate gamblers, which I don't have anything against gambling. You can gamble all day long, but it's like,
but why? Like,
dude,
I don't.
If you're gambling at 7 a.m. from the night before, you have a problem. Unless you're fucking on a multi-million-dollar run.
And they're like benders, like hopped up on cocaine and alcohol and cigarettes, and
oh yeah, totally.
I get that gross feeling just thinking about Vegas. I feel
like
I'm hungover right now.
It's so scummy. Vegas is like scummy. If you even if you leave the strip, it's disgusting. It's like Garland.
Oh God.
Don't need to mention more. It's just like Garland. It's that bad. Yeah. Imagine Garland, but 100 times dirtier. If you can even imagine that. No. That's what the outside of Vegas looks like. The desert. Because I've been there for work, so I had to get out of the strip. What?
The desert's nice, but I mean, you could go to New Mexico or Arizona and get, much better views.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't get Nevada in general, I guess. Let's just take that state away. Can we exchange it for something?
We could exchange it for,
Finland,
I don't know.
Perhaps? Maybe.
Yes, we were in Finland here. I would love that.
I'm down. Let's work on that trade.
And then you see, you're walking on the strip and you see, all the characters. That's the best part. You see all these characters from, they look like shit out of the movie. You get the people that try to, the mobster wannabes, and then you get, the people stuck in the 80s. All right, people. We were just talking about this the other day. What's up with people who are stuck in the 80s? Does something happen where they go, there's that dude that... You know who I'm talking about. I don't want to mention names or make references, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. The guy looked like he just stepped out of a glam rock band in 1986, but he's 50-something, so his hair looks like shit, and it's white. And it's then there's this other person.
Yes, that's who I was going to mention. The female version. I think that's what you're about to say.
Yes. That we don't even know in person, but we see her in pictures with a certain acquaintance, I can't even pronounce the word in English. How do you say acquaintance? Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
an acquaintance of ours. And they have the big Texas hair, man. It's up to ear, and it's all permed out.
Yes, and they still use the gel, so you can see.
It gives the 80s fucking, dude. The 80s fucking rock. There's no doubt about that. I'm not arguing that, but what I'm saying. No, the 80s were awesome. Are you kidding me?
For metal. I'm just not I didn't like the music. I didn't like the movies.
You're going to tell me you didn't like anything in the 80s whatsoever. Come on.
Besides me being born.
Dude, I'm sorry, but we had He-Man, She-Man, Thundercats, Transformers when it was good. We had I had metal, thrash metal. You had the glam band, so you had Mötley Crüe, you had Poison, you had Rat, you had all those bands, man. It was actual.
That was cool.
It was actual fucking music. And people would just dress crazy and nobody gave a shit. And then robots, it was all about robots.
Robots.
It's yes, it was so cool. And then, the computers started coming out. So that's where you get all those neon, laser looking shit, grids and dude, Weird Science. Come on. Those are great fucking movies.
Maybe when I was a kid, I was 85. So I came on the end of it. Maybe it was the crap.
No, that's not even an excuse. I was born in 80 and I didn't even know fucking English. So I had to watch all these movies in horrible dubbed Spanish voices, which finally when I got to America, I was like, that's what the Simpsons sound like in English. Or Beavis and Butt. Well, no, Beavis and Butt are watching English, but
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I remember watching Married with Children in English for the first time. I was like, whoa. I was like, their voices do not match at all. But one show that it's 100 times funnier in Spanish is fucking South Park.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
They can probably be a little bit more like raw and edgy with what they say.
Yeah.
Hispanics don't play when it comes to like no non-censored like.
Oh no, that's why it makes it so great, because it's not just a you know, what do you call it, a random shit here or that. It's just straight up like full blown cursing, which makes it awesome. But I mean, man, the 80s had so many gems. I mean, I'm not even a movie guy, to be honest with you, but I mean, there's movies from the 80s that we talked about, Commando, anything with Arnold and Sylvester Stallone, Rocky. I mean, those were great fucking movies, man. And the whole 80s nostalgia thing. We need the 80s to come back. Even Vice City, that's the best Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, which it was set in Miami. Come on,
you know what? I'm down with that, actually. I like Vice City. The outfits, very Miami. Super colorful.
Yeah.
There's
still parts of South Beach that look like that, which is kind of cool. You roll down to South Beach and it's like pink and neon pink and purple and stuff. It's kind of cool, but then you spend like 10 minutes there and you're like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like I'm done.
It's going to be like, ugh, no.
Everything has cocaine residue on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody's doing blow up the floor and stuff. Yeah. But it's fucking cool, man. I don't know. And then what else did you have in the agenda? I thought we were going to talk about the Phillies fans. Since Brady came through, man. Always that fucking guy. He's an anomaly. He's like a Neo in the Matrix, but for football. I
like him. Like
I do too. I don't know what all the hate is.
He gets a lot of hate. I'm not a football fan either, but I'm like, what's the deal? He's a cool guy. Is it because he wears Uggs? Is it because he's like?
I don't know. I don't know what the hate is. I think haters hate winners like us.
Exactly.
So, I think the guy, dude, I mean, even Michael Jordan had haters, It's like, people are just going to hate. I mean, the guy, obviously, it's like an anomaly and super talented. So, Gabe's going to go watch porn. Go for it, sir. Enjoy it.
If anybody has any suggestions for him, put them in the comments.
Take some clips and send them to me so I can use them later. So, yeah, what was I talking about?
The Phillies guy.
Phillies, yes. And then, but this is what pisses me off. Like, I love like sports rivalries between each other.
Yeah.
But like Phillies fans, like they go out of their way to be assholes. Like, what's the point, dude? Like, I don't get that mentality. And everybody can be just like, oh, just a bunch of kids. No, because I was watching this video where the Vikings fans were walking to the stands or whatever, where they're sitting or whatever, and they're yelling in their faces like, "You fucking suck." Blah blah blah, and they're just walking. They're not even yelling back because they're in Philly. You can't. What are we? Get jumped? Right. So they're in their faces, and this guy's just walking with his phone, just recording everything he's doing, and then he's ignoring everybody. He's not even answering, and he walks for like a good minute and a half or something like that. And fucking guy just chugs a can of beer at the guy. Like, seriously, is that fucking necessary? It's just trash. It's fucking trash. Like, how can people be trash? Like, I've been to a shit ton of college games. Here in Florida, believe it or not, college football is huge in Florida. Between the Gators and Florida State, I mean, that shit, it's like religion down here. Yeah. And it's one of the biggest rivalries, I think, in the whole country.
Like, you cut family members off if you're a Seminole and they like the Gators, like, we're done.
Yeah, and the worst is, it's like, you talk shit here and there, but it's like, fun shit. And then you got Miami. That reminds me of Philly because they're assholes too. But it never escalates that far with it. Miami fans are just kind of rowdy, but it's nowhere near that. Like, I've been, when Florida State played Miami the last time and we won, like, I was there in Miami. We're in their turf, if you really think about it. And yeah, there was some smack talking, but it wasn't like.
That's to be expected though. Like, physically, that's just gross. Like.
Yeah,
you're trash.
I don't get people who do that, man. It makes no sense to me. I mean, imagine being can you imagine being, I just remember something from the other day I watched. Can you imagine being one of those new breeds of I didn't want to call them millennials because they're not even millennials anymore, but like gender fluid, fucking, did you just assume my gender? Like, could you imagine if they try that shit in the middle of
in the middle of a Philly, like, yeah, they'd be like, yeah, I don't care. Like, here, take this beer can to the face.
No, I don't know. People take it too seriously. I was like, I like watching a good game of football and see what happens and who wins, who loses. But people who follow all those stats and like religion and get that hardcore into it, I'm like, no. Like I don't get it. Do you?
I don't. I mean, I'll watch sports, you know, I get into it, cheer for the teams. I don't really have a team. I feel like I have to cheer for the Cowboys since I'm here.
Of course. Well, the Cowboys are my team no matter what because I lived there for so long. And I grew up in Orlando when I moved to the States, so I didn't have a team per se.
Yeah. So, at one point, I liked the Detroit Lions when I was younger because they had like a holographic football card. So really? I like teams for weird reasons.
Yeah.
I'm from California, so I like the 49ers. And
yeah, that makes sense, though.
You know, but no, I don't follow it, and I definitely don't get the obsession. Like fantasy football.
See, I didn't play fantasy football forever. And then like one of my friends like started like really annoying me about it. It's like, you gotta play with us, you gotta play with us, you gotta play with us. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Because again, I don't follow stats. I couldn't name you the Cowboys is my team. I can't even name you like 10 players of the team. Maybe like 3. You know? Yeah. It's like, that's as far as I can go. And like stats, no fucking idea. So it's so funny because we made this fantasy league, and it was my first time. So of course all the guys are talking shit to me. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna fucking pay us $500. We're gonna destroy you. Blah blah blah. That's when we brought you in because you know you don't know your shit. Blah blah blah. I was like, all right, and I didn't talk shit the whole time. So of course, being who I am, I go to Reddit. Fantasy football. And of course, there's a guy. Hey guys, I will do all your picks and rounds and tell you, and weekly, blah blah blah. It's $20. Ching ching, PayPal. It's an investment. $20 for 500. I'll take it all day long. Guess who won fantasy football?
The champion.
And they still don't know to this day that I did that. So, and unless they watch this, they're not gonna know ever. So dude, they were so pissed.
That's what they get for underestimating. You are the king of resources. Yeah. So
if you don't know it, you can find it online. This is what I tell people. College is useless. Just find it online and learn from it. So there you go. Made me $500. And I've been talking shit for years now to the point that they wouldn't even invite me back because it was hilarious. Yeah,
we're not having Christian back on this fantasy football thing.
Because you know how relentless I am when somebody gets me going. Especially if I'm right. Are you kidding me? I can let that shit go.
Yeah, especially if they talk shit from the get-go. Like, and then you show them. Like, guess what, bitches? Like. Exactly.
No.
Thought.
Yeah. All right, no football.
Oh, no. Did you see the Phillies guy slam himself into that train? The subway?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He looked like a pinball machine. Like, he's like running. I don't even know what the premise of this video is. He's just running down in the subway and the train's going and
he just fucking, dude, I got to find it now. Talking about videos. There's a couple of videos. All right.
Please, I'm anxious.
I wanted to do this thing, a segment in our show every week where we show the dumbest videos that I like. And I was going to call it something, but it's not very PC. And I got yelled at by my wife. I got yelled at by you. And I got yelled at by other people when I brought it up. It's like, you can't do that. I'm like.
I mean, I was kind of on board, but I'd also like to keep this show going. So.
Yeah, but I instigated it too. Like, yeah. I can get you going if I instigate enough. So that's how I got you to agree. But so we need a name for this segment because I want to have it every week where we share the dumbest videos that just it just makes us laugh. And I'm going to have to figure out a way so I can show you guys the video like perfectly. So you guys going to have to deal with my ghetto rig here where I'm going to show it to you on my phone, but I have a very good microphone so I know you can hear it perfectly. And the first one, let me see where to go. It's this one.
He didn't let me watch one of these videos.
I don't let her watch them before this. So this is like a real reaction. So her reaction is going to be the same as you, but I know Shanon pretty damn well, so I know she's going to love it. So you ready for this?
I'm ready. Been ready for an hour.
Oh, hold on. Let me find the Philly fan video first. Since we were talking about it.
The more people that watch, the more I'll invest. I mean, I finally got a good camera. I'm not filming on a potato anymore.
Yes.
So, we're going to get good mics eventually.
And our ratings are up. Believe it or not, our ratings are up. So, Oh, what's the hater update for today while I look for this video? I did see that. Hold on. I noticed that I was working today, and since I have my whole dashboard open on the back end of Facebook, I noticed that there was an invitation that went out to him from the page for automatically comment. I have a setup where it does that automatically. Yeah. So what happened?
So
he was creeping, huh?
Yeah, he thought we sent him an invite, but he accepted it.
Oh, we did. I mean, if you really think about it, we did.
Technically, yeah.
It wasn't like manually, it's just automatic. So if you comment or like something on here, it's gonna send you don't feel special. It's an automatic bot that sends the invite out. But anyway.
But I still thought it was funny because he's like, your boyfriend sent me an invite. I'm not into threesomes. And I'm like, one.
Whoa. We got a comedian here, huh? How funny.
Two, you accepted the invite. So what are you complaining about? You've been watching our videos for weeks now. We can see
that's the best part. That's the best part.
We can see that you're watching.
I sent you a message today. I was like, isn't this the guy that was talking shit last week, our hater or whatever? You're like, yeah. I was like,
right when you sent me that is when I saw the notification. And so shout out to you. We're mentioning him again. He said we mentioned him last time.
Yeah. We gotta give what do you call it? Props for their dues.
Shout out. So, he's our first hater.
Yes. I found it. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready. All right. So hopefully you guys can see this okay and hear it.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's a reflection. This sucks. Did you see it?
Put it to the left a little bit. There you go. Was that a sound effect?
Somebody had a sound effect.
Like a bell tower?
So that's the first dumbest video that I found this week. And then there's this one. I'd really got to figure out a way where I can share these on the desktop so everybody can see them like in full high quality. And I will figure out this week, I promise. But I just got to share this because they're hilarious. Let's see. Come on.
That one you just showed reminds me of that when they have like the little person jumping off the diving board or like into the ocean and it does the bloop when they land.
Yes, but it was this was a gong like boom. The gong's like. It was awesome. All right, filling some air here. I'm trying, guys. YouTube's asking me to sign in because apparently you got to be 18 enough to watch this, which you shouldn't be. Just do it. There you go.
If you want to go, then you go to hill and go down. Are you crazy? You're fucking.
Up a little bit. There you go.
Fucking bloody bastard.
Oh my God.
Bloody no! Bloody fucking accident, then what you wanna do? Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody! Fucking running like lady,
What's happening?
What the fuck, man?
You fucking bloody fucking.
Why are you shouting at me? Because I'm going to the bar. If you are doing it, do the other places. Why are you shouting? Because of this, you are doing. I don't know. You are doing like this. I think you are doing. No, shouting at me, no good, man.
That's it.
I have so many questions.
Well, okay, as someone who speaks 3 languages fluently, like if I'm going to argue with someone and they're from the same place that I am, I'm not going to go on the third one that I learned at a later age. I'm going to go full-blown original OG on my native language. You know what I mean?
Why are they arguing in English? That was literally my first thought.
But this is the best part. They're arguing in English, right? Well, I mean, England, they colonized India or whatever. It was, I think that's what it was. Yeah. So they learn English from day one, but they have a heavy Indian accent.
Extremely.
And then you mix on top of it like the English, and so it's like bloody this, bloody that. That makes it 100 times fucking funnier to me. And just the accents, I mean, it's awesome.
Those were exactly my first 2 thoughts. Why are they arguing in English? And 2, that makes it so much funnier.
It's
what were they arguing about?
Oh, some traffic bullshit. I don't even know. I just started laughing as soon as I saw it. It's hilarious. To me, it's hilarious. Like
It is hilarious.
If I run someone and we speak the same language, I'm not going to argue with them the third language that I learned when I was a teenager. I'm going full blown OG. Yeah, I mean, I already said that, but you know what I mean. It's like I can express myself better.
It's funny hearing people say bitch that speak other languages.
Yes.
It's just, cuss words are so much funnier when they're saying an accent.
And then the other video that I have, let's see, which is amazing. And I don't care what anyone says, Alex Jones is a fucking national treasure of meme material.
He's reached like top tier meme status at this point.
He's pretty high up there on the meme ladder. So it's like this shit. I mean, this is what happens. It's like he started as him and he was just obnoxious just to get more followers and the whole act. And, you know, yes, he's a conspiracy guy, but he takes it way extreme because he knows that's what gives him views and followers and sales. Like he's selling shit.
It up.
I'm not hating on that whatsoever. But then he found out he became a meme, so he just fucking turned it up like 350.
Yeah.
Which he knows is gonna, you know, benefit him. So of course there's like hardcore fans out there who make this like, you know, this mixes of him and add music to it, and it's just fucking awesome all together. So
those are some of my favorite videos.
I'm gonna try to play this for you guys, and hopefully you can see it and hear. I'm gonna put the mic. I promise I'm gonna try to figure out a way where I can share it from desktop, so I don't have to do this. But it's just I really wanted to show you guys this because it's fucking hilarious. All right, so let's try this again.
You son of a bitch. You want to sit here and say that I'm a goddamn fucking Russian? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker.
Oh my God.
Fucking cross the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. Murdering scum. Murdering scum. Roll up the sleeves. Roll up the sleeves.
Oh my God.
Stop pushing your shit. Son of a bitch. Sorry, but I'm done. I'm setting fires everywhere. I'm setting fires everywhere. I like the fun. Alex Jones here, introducing you to the Pro Pure family of gravity fed filters. Isotopes.
Oh, is that an effect?
Yeah.
Sweet.
This big baby right here, the Pro Pure King. Isotopes. I'm done. You start calling me a foreign agent. Those are fucking fighting words. Excuse me. Listen, I know what tyranny means. I know the bankers are putting poison in our food and water. How fake it all is. I know the bankers are stolen 8.5 trillion. I know we're under war power tax. The football, the basketball, the Lady Gaga. I know they're hurting us. I know they're carrying out New World Order. I know they staged those terror attacks.
Shut down the fucking internet. That video should get an Oscar because it's fucking amazing. That's what the internet's all about, man. Videos like that.
So dramatic, though. Like
that's
the Lady Gaga's, and I know the bankers.
I don't even know what he's talking about, Lady Gaga. He's just ranting about all this crazy shit, and there's like another 20 seconds of it.
And go past the peer pressure and come out day one and say 9/11 was an inside job and lose most of the radio stations I was on. You know what's like? You work for a psychotic killers and you guys are Republican killers.
He's
Every
amazing.
time I hear him, I'm like, he's like
God.
one show away from having a heart attack because he's so like amped up all the time.
It's all those fucking supplements he's selling and taking. I think he does like a ton of blow before he goes on the air. Or Adderall, one of the two.
He's like fueled by
fucking meth.
Supplements and probably some sort.
Dude, but it's amazing. I mean, I gotta give it to the guy. I mean, ever since like the whole meme thing that he knew he was a meme, he just fucking went obscene, like 150%. And then like, you know, of course I subscribe to his channel, even though that I don't support 99% of the shit he says or does or whatever. I just do it for pure entertainment, trust me.
Entertainment. Like, and he's gained like, I wasn't, you know, I knew of him, but now that he like dialed it up, I'm more from. Everybody knows who he is now.
Yeah, even one of our friends. I think who was it? I think my friend Eric. He's like, no, can't stand him because Eric's very like
And that's how I was too. I was like, I don't believe anything he says. He's like, a stain on like journalism. He's spreading these lies.
And what did I do? I go, wait. And I just send you that gif of like hacking the internet.
And then like,
and it won your hearts.
Yeah, I'm watching the video and like he's a piece of me now. So
no, but he's the.
What does he have against Lady Gaga?
I don't fucking know.
The Gaga.
Like, who knows? Like the shit that comes out of his mouth. Like every time I see something from Infowars, like he's walking down the street, his shadow is like, this guy's like, you're a scumbag, and it's like the guy throws coffee at him, and it's like it's so staged. It's like, come on, man, this is not real.
He's like,
believe it's real.
React, really. It's like supposed to be hot scalding coffee, and he's like, I just got hot coffee thrown on me.
Well, yeah, and people believe that shit. Okay, as somebody who does digital marketing, people, I hate to break this to you, but all the gold digger pranks where it's like the guy pulls up in the Lambo, it's like, hey, what's up? It's like, oh no, and then he changes his car from a piece of shit to a Lambo. Those are actresses. Alia's not perfect with a microphone on the cheek if it was real.
Or those ones that are like, watch this person make this homeless man's day, or watch this homeless man return a wallet. And
people are so fucking gullible. It's like, how do you watch this and you read the comments? They're like, it's so good for you. You whatever. God bless you.
Yeah.
If you do it for real, it's amazing. But like, how do people believe this shit? But then again, I mean, we have a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there.
We're literally living like in idiocracy. Like there's so many kids.
All you have to do, if you don't believe this, still, like, by the way, if you still don't believe this to this day, you're one of them, because it's pretty fucking clear. All you have to do is just go in the comments here, or go in the comments on YouTube, or go in the comments on any article on Facebook. Everybody's a lawyer. Everybody's an expert.
Yeah.
So, as someone who took a law class in college 23 years ago, I can tell you that the democracy is like
I got a degree. I'm automatically qualified.
Yeah. No, man. It's like, and people believe that shit. It's so dumb. I don't get it. I'm all riled up now because of Alex Jones, but that's like, that's one of my favorite videos.
And on a high note.
I don't know. I don't know. What else do we have in the agenda? I think that's it.
That is it. Random thing, though.
Yeah, we hit everything, blah, blah. Narcissistic celebrities.
That was pretty much like tying into the what is
that's
this?
it. It's really slow. There wasn't really anything like really in the crazy during the week. I mean, wasn't.
I mean, the shutdown happened since our last show, but then that
I'm just tired of talking about government. Yeah, talks about that shit.
Like, everything's screwed up. We get it.
Yeah.
What else did we talk about in our chat rooms? Creepy people lip syncing on Snapchat.
That's what Musical.ly is for. So stop doing it in Snapchat.
Yeah. Public service announcements. Stop it. Don't we get it. You don't have to play the whole song.
All right. I think that's it for this week. We're going to wrap it up. There's people watching live. Yay.
There are. We've got comments.
We get better. Thanks. You know what? Before we go, I really want to thank everybody who actually watches the whole thing, because there's people watching the whole thing. I'm amazed by that. And I'm amazed by the fact that you guys save it and watch it later. Subscribe to notifications. It means the world to us. I mean, we keep growing every week, which is kind of cool.
We'd be doing
people are watching. So if you guys have suggestions or, let us know if we suck, man. I want to hear it. I want to hear it either way. And help us come up with a name for my video segment. I'm going to figure out a way where I can share the desktop screen. I don't have to do it, get a rig with my phone. But it's just, I see so much good shit. You guys don't understand. My work is me sitting in front of my computer all day on Facebook because I run ads and digital marketing and stuff like that. So I'm looking at the feed all day. So I see so much that if I share it all day on my feed, I will drive people insane. So I'll save the best ones for the week, and I want to make a segment out of it. So,
being in marketing, you have to, you have to be on top of trends and what's hot. And
that's how I keep up with it. So anyway, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. And I guess we'll see you next week at the same time, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, which that makes it 3 p. What time is that in what Central?
So they're 2 hour. It's 2 hour difference. 5 o'clock in California, like
7, 5, 7, 5, 7, and 8. 5, 7, and 8. There you go. So, anyway, thanks for watching. And I guess we'll see you guys next week.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. That was cool. It's a fucking miracle.